Good evening, Saints Nation. Welcome back to the Saints Gaming CA stream here on Twitch. Looking forward to the match up ahead here, as this one is going to be absolutely crazy in regards to a slobber knocker. My name's Dan Banner. Once again, your host here tonight for tonight's match. And starting off, St. Clair versus the University of Akron, of course, band phase from map 1. But before we get into breaking down these bands a little bit here, as we see some of them happening in the background here, want to give the tail of the tape for this matchup. University of Akron is the CollegiateR6 champions from the last semester. St. Clair have yet to beat them in CollegiateR6 matches. I may have said that wrong on a previous stream, but if so, my apologies. But yeah, we've yet to take them out. Both of us are sitting here with a 3-0 record in this season so far. This one, somebody's coming home with a loss here today. And of course, here, St. Clair looking to take that W, but Akron obviously looking to defend their title. So, shall be an exciting one. The hardest challenge that the St. Clair R6 team has had to put up with so far. As we do see the bands just about wrapping up here, as we get ready to hop into our very first map, this one being Coastline. So a relatively comfortable spot for the Saints Gaming squad. We get to come here pretty well every week, so it would seem. And then for the first two maps, St. Clair, we're actually in the blue side, not the orange side, apologies, but St. Clair get to play on attack for both of the first for game 1 and game 2. And then as we go along, we shall definitely see what happens for game 3, as if it is necessary. And then let's take a look, of course, at our starting lineups for these teams. So on the University of Akron side of things, we got Kerma, we have Arv, JetCon, IMAT, and I'm forgetting one other. Hennessy is the 5th member. And of course, on the St. Clair side things, we do have JM Beast, Big Papa, Rapid, Kira, and Domo Cookie Bear. And this is the first time I've seen Domo in action here for the Saints, so possibly a new pickup here coming in from St. Clair, or no, there is no alternate accounts allowed in this league. So, first time for Domo. Looking forward to seeing how he performs, and we already see a decent change coming out here from St. Clair with Domo bringing Twitch right away. This is looking like a rather aggressive operator composition coming out here from St. Clair as we finally get into our very first attack. And then we already have shots fired, like, basically as soon as I look up to the side here. Arv going to be taken out. Domo Cookie Bear starting things off right here for the Saints, taking the first kill onto Arv. Rapid on a different side, trying to make a bit of a nuisance for himself. Big Papa already into the building, moving forward. Could find one, completely caught off guard. Big Papa taking JetCon out. Could find himself a second, does know. Players on the steps, not going to be taken out though, however, as Surma going to take that kill. At least trading 1 for 1 in the end, but St. Clair up a player as we move into 2 minutes. Still plenty of time on the clock for them to make something happen here. And then a big thing to note here already in this attacking round is the fact that Arv went down so quickly means that the value of the smoke pick just got completely lost. A lot of times you want to try and save that for later. Oh, nice little snipe there by Domo, actually taking that camera out. But with the smoke grenades being gone, the last minute delay from the smoke gas, of course, is no longer a thing. Rapid right underneath the site has a grenade ready to go. Does not realize there's a player essentially right above him, and it's going to be Domo moving forward from the window, actually. Getting a bit of a takedown there as IMAT goes down. going to be Surma and Hennessy versus the world here. Beast along the side, Rapid. The duel on the stairwell, he's going to win that battle. And it's going to be all up to Hennessy for this very first round. Starting it off right, finds himself a double. Beast is on site with the diffuser, however. So the timer has been activated for him right here, right now. Still full HP. So relatively healthy, trying to find himself a pick through the wall. Not going to happen just yet. And I don't know if that was Beast or Kira, but one of them is outside, so this is going to be a difficult spot for Hennessy to try and break through. He knows that they're going to be waiting there, however, he's not going to be able to get the jump on them.
Defenders have located the
okay, spotted out, Kira. Going to lay him out. St. Clair going to get the first round here in this game. All right, so that's the kind of start that the Saints definitely want to see. That one, even though Hennessy did bring that close, was able to pick himself up a double in that last round.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
was not able to clean things up. So, I mean, if Hennessy gets himself that opportunity once again, but has maybe another member or two alive to help him gather some information, we could definitely see him pop off. So, of course, it's just the first round in this game. Plenty of matches, or plenty of rounds still to go in this first one.
Attackers have located a bomb. 5 seconds to insertion. Razor wire is deployed. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
All right, off we go. Round 2 just underway. Now, hopefully for the side of Akron, Arv finds himself a bit of a better spot to try and hide, because that first round did not go very well for him in the slightest. We do see Domo picking up the buck this time by trying to add some extra destruction, possibly blow out some floorboards or some ceiling tiles and possibly get a better angle on the attack. Rapid and Beast throwing it out, leading the charge here. Kira looking to probably get a sneaky shot through the floor on him, but not going to happen this time, as we see Rapid with the sledge, of course, finding angles. He barely not going to be able to spot out the player on the lower floor. Kira took a massive amount of damage, however. Little murder hole in the wall just ahead of him, or possibly someone snagged him from below. Going to be hanging on for his dear life there. All right, on target, actually. Arv not in the best position. It's going to be peppered by Domo, but they're not going to be able to finish him off. Oh, so that's Hennessy sitting there waiting. Shots fired, and it's going to be Rapid. Going to be able to take the kill from the hatch and take care of Arv. So once again, the smoke going down extremely early in this round. Beast and Big Papa now looking to move forward, working the drones, getting as much information as possible, and okay, IMAT from below with the Nitro Cell. Take care of that, but a nice grenade plus Big Papa's aggression. Down below on sight almost, barely hanging on with his life. Of course, if he does get knocked down, the Zafia ability to be able to put himself back up is definitely going to be useful. Domo going to find Hennessy, but IMAT going to find one right back. Big Papa going down. Diffuser is being planted currently by Beast. So on site, ready to go. We have Rapid up top with a decent angle. It's going to force JetCon and IMAT to move and try and get rid of this diffuser. And the attack so far from St. Clair seems to be pretty well on point. Able to get the diffuser down both times. And Domo with the double to clean up this round. St. Clair going to go up 2-0. One after another, line them up, takes them off by the noggin. Beautifully done there by Domo. Welcome to the squad. 5 kills already for Domo in this game, starting off strong.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
All right, this time for Akron, they're going to be defending on the second floor. See what they can hold off here. They got peppered pretty badly from above by Domo and Rapid in that last round. So maybe having a little bit of extra height will give them the jump instead, maybe be able to catch them as they come through the first floor. Or will they opt for a roof down play? We'll have to see. We come out here for round number 3. Now, nice thing here for St. Clair, I was mentioning before as we were just getting started, but in regards to the maps being picked in this match, the first ones we're getting is Coastline and Cafe. These are ones that the Saints have played over and over again, are definitely going to have solid strategies on already. However, if this does go to a game number 3, University of Akron have actually picked Oregon for the map, so that is definitely a personal pick to them. I will feel very nervous for St. Clair if we do end up getting to that game 3 scenario. And that's a nice little jump there onto Domo Arv, getting himself on the board after having the first 2 rounds a little bit rough. Papa moving forward, and be still outside. Kira getting peppered from the window. Not going to be able to answer back with any damage. Taken down to 3/4 HP already. Papa goes down. Hello, IMAT. Doing work so far, and before St. Clair even really finds their footing in this round, they're already down 2 players. IMAT taking a little bit of damage. Rapid still up on the rooftops, dodging grenades apparently as this moves forward. Van Beeson, a bit of a duel here with one of the players on the side of Akron. And that smoke finally getting some value. Going to really flush Jam Beast out of here. It's going to be forced to use the Thatcher grenade to try and stop any sort of electronics. Of course, use that EMP.
Device is going dark.
But there are a lot of members of Akron right outside this door if he is not careful. Literally right around the corner on both sides and below even. Well, Saints are feeling a little bit swarmed here. Definitely a scary spot to even pull out for a drone for a second. Jam Beast is going to find one. We have Kira upside down, rappelling from the windowsill, trying to make something happen, and finds the evening kill here as IMAT goes down 3-on-3. St. Clair still just barely getting onto the site, but oh geez, walks right into one of the members. It's going to be traded out right away, but another trade. So now we're down to Kira versus JetCon and Hennessy on the side of University of Akron. JetCon a little bit worse for wear, but still not too bad. Of course, Diffuser is down. Akron knows where it's at, knows he's going to need to come that way. Get a quick pickup. Using the breaching charge there from Ash to try and get something started. Not going to happen, however. Hennessy going to clean that one up, and Kira goes down. So, University of Akron getting themselves on the board as we have ourselves now a 2-1 game. Much better round there for Arv as he was able to actually make use of the smoke. And it looks like he might be switching off it this time. I don't know if it's a specific pick for the kitchen or if it's a confidence thing. Like, if you don't feel like you're going to survive to the end of the round, you can at least still put your mute jammers down and they'll still be valuable. You'll get your, your gadgets are down. You've done your job at least a little bit, even if you go down early. And the Pulse being 6-picked over here, so that can be a little bit crafty for Akron if St. Clair isn't too careful. Of course, with Pulse, for those new, watching for maybe one of the first times at home, his gadget is the heartbeat sensor, so he can detect heartbeats through walls, through floors, and he also is oftentimes carrying, especially in this situation here, he carries a nitro cell. So if he spots you with that heartbeat sensor and there's a soft floor or a soft wall, you won't even know what hit you, and he'll be able to blow you up right through the floor. It can be a devastating move, especially if St. Clair are not aware that it is coming. It was 6-picked over, and of course we're on a delay, so even if they wanted to, they can't tune into the stream to possibly get a peek, because of course we are 5 minutes behind the action. No sneaky shenanigans here. The Domo goes to the rooftops, going to be opening up some hatches once again. Kira looking to go through the side here, right by the DJ booth. I'm going to make his way through, destroy a couple gadgets while he's moving through. He's going to wait for, I believe it's JMB, to drone him out. Big Papa and Rapid are nearby as well. Rapid jumping in. Nobody currently on this side. That was a bit of a, I think that was a charge from Kira to blow through the wall, or through the floor, rather. Get some extra vision, have the Akron squad start scurrying a little bit. So Kira's on site, Rapid's on site, and Domo is on his way. He's right above everybody. Gets a bit of an angle here, but we have shots fired by Kira, getting himself a double headshot. Domo goes down. Can he answer back through the floor? Not going to be able to do so. Going to move forward. It's Hennessy picking up one. Of course, that was onto Domo. It's going to force Kira to run for the hills for the moment. Rapid's still here in the penthouse, looking to try and get something started. As soon as he walks in, as he pulls the grenade, walked into vision. Arv gonna get out with his life just ever so slightly. One more shot though, and it'll definitely blow him over. And that's gonna be Arv going to get the kill onto Kira. So 3v3, some wounded health bars as Arv is going down as well. I think Jam Beast may have just barely tagged him there. Rapid gonna finish him off, however. Less than a minute left in this play. Saints need to move. They do have eyes on this site as of this moment. Big Papa moving forward. Could be finding one in a moment if he's not careful. Opens fire right into him. Surma down. Diffuser is on its way. However, Hennessy is going to answer with a kill onto Papa. So it's all up to Beast and Rapid to make something happen here. Rapid taking a huge chunk of damage. Hennessy on the Maluzi does get one. Rapid is in a bit of an odd spot here. He has to move now. He does have a doorway to try and make something happen, and he gets completely baited. He did not end up going for the counter defuse until Rapid moved. Big plays coming out from Hennessy. Those are the plays that we were expecting from him after seeing him pop off a little bit during the first round. He really makes it stick that time and ties us up 2-2. I tell you what, this is exactly the kind of match I was hoping for when I was told earlier that this is two teams with 3-0 records. One of them a past champion here in the CR6, last year's champion at that. And we're going back and forth already. This is what I like to see. Domo possibly with the 6-pick switch was playing Buck the last 2-3 rounds or so. With it being on the first floor, don't know if he's going to want to switch that or not. Looking like he's going to stick with it anyway. However, I'm at with the 6 pick over to Vigil, so Crafty
Protect your bombs from
gonna
being
play there. Of
defused by
course, him
attackers.
being able to completely disregard cameras and drone vision if he pops his gadget in time. So you don't know that's coming. You think you're completely clear to walk into a site and get completely blasted because you did not know that I'm at sitting there ready to go. Of course, Arv and Surma probably, or Arv rather, he's the one with the shotgun, sitting around doing a little bit of extra refurnishing of this coastline house.
Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
One of the things you have to keep in mind is, sure, even though you think that, oh, you're closed in, you're in a wall, you should be safe, being able to blow open a wall just to help move yourself around, not have to go through a doorway, like shortcuts or like safer pathways, and make or break a round. So that's why you'll oftentimes see defenders pull out the shotgun, pull out some grenades, and blow up their own defensive forts. And shots fired right away. Domo going to pick up JetCon. ADS is, of course, already down and about, so his gadgets are at least going to still be a part of this round. Okay, JMB spotting out one of the members. What's out another? Big Papa.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Rapid moving forward onto site, trying to keep things quiet. Did a couple shots, but that's going to be... It's nearly getting his head taken off. Knows that he could be in a bit of a pickle. Kira is here for backup. JMB still outside, waiting until he can figure out which way is the safest to move forward. Rapid goes back outside as well. There is one member of Akron sitting there ready to go. Rapid sees him out. That'd be huge. He actually nades him out, so Arv going to be taken out. Smoke off the table once again. With a minute 30 left to go. And Clair taking their time. Kira finds one. He's not going to win that duel, though. Did not spot him up there. IMAT being crafty as always up here on this extra platform. And Hennessy's going to trade this out, so... Or not trade it out, going to go up 2. Rapid getting peppered here as he whips out the nade. Jambi's going to breach onto site. Try and possibly defuse this right on the couch. He's taking a little bit of a long time, however, and he's going to be in a rough spot as he's the only one left versus 3. Not going to happen. That defense was strong there from the side of University of Akron, and they take their first lead in this set. Hennessy leading the charge here for all teams, finding 9 eliminations for himself so far. And IMAT, especially with that last round, just really starting to show up. Akron getting all warmed up and good to go here. Ready for the long haul for this matchup. Of course, like I was saying before, they always have the extra satisfaction of knowing that their map, Oregon, is the third map, the decider if it does go into a 1v1 or if it is a 1-1 after 2 game.
Defenders, protect your bombs
English,
from
what
being
is it?
defused by attackers.
Absolutely difficult. Don't mind me, but anyway, round 6. Just about starting up here. We'll have the halftime switch very shortly. Let's see how the Saints end up pulling off their defense. Run around here with Arv as he does a little bit of refurnishing, like I was saying before. Just being able to go from room to room just by hopping through a wall instead of running into the hallway.
Fortified the wall! 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are moving to defuse
We have
the bomb.
Domo on the Maverick this time by, so he's been playing Buck for most of this game. Finally switching off and using something with maybe a little bit more breaching potential.
Reloading.
I mean, you have Kira playing Ash, you have Rapid on Sledge, of course, so they have soft breach for days. Zafia as well, not to mention there with Big Papa. So they have soft breach, but they need something to deal with reinforcements, and it can be a little bit difficult if they do not. Gunshots coming back and forth here. Kira going to find the best of it so far, finding the initial kill onto Surma. Domo in the building, moving forward. Kira not too far behind. Rapid on building as well. Domo going to lead the charge here. Saints, we start clearing through the halls, take out some of the defensive cameras. He's still outside, just trying to give the direction here for the rest of the St. Clair squad. Moving forward, Big Papa closest to the site right now, looking to pick off somebody who's turtling in the back. IMAT took a little bit of damage somewhere in this matchup, but still A-okay and could still get the jump on one of the St. Clair players. Of course, being able to dodge drone cameras if he sees one and pops the gadget. Big Papa, Jambeast from one side, Kira, Rapid, and Domo from the other. A good smoke coming out here from Arv, actually, shutting down one side of the attack. So they're going to have to stall this out. They're just going to jump this thing, though, and Hennessy's going to go down. Domo in the extremely aggressive play, going to secure that kill, but he's sitting there with like 1 HP. Going to be forced to run outside for at least the briefest of moments. Big Papa looking like he's ready to reach on through. The Sorianing grenade shot in. Domo the only one on the flank, going all the way around to the outside. The rest of St. Clair still sitting here at the aquarium, ready to get something moving towards the A site. Beast gets onto site, going to get the diffuser down, and there is crossfire here. However, Saints are not winning this one. Papa goes down. IMAC gets himself a double, does not take Beast down in time, however. Here with the double as of this moment. Rapid with a solid grenade to take down IMAT, and they should be able to defend this. Kira found the last member of Akron alive. That is JetCon, of course. Jambeast with the flank possibility. If necessary, this diffuser is not going to be going down. All up to poor JetCon. He's sitting there waiting, but he knows that there's going to be people right there as soon as he touches this thing. Sure enough, there's Kira. Saints tie this back up. Domo and Kira on the tear so far here for Saints. Meanwhile, I see IMAT still leading the charge for Akron as we have the halftime switch. Going to stick to that second floor. This time's, of course, Saints' turn to try and make it work. And from the Wamai, we're going to bring Pulse out. So Domo looking to get a pick, as well as just being an absolute information overlord with that heartbeat sensor.
Attackers discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
All right, Saints got themselves all situated up. 3-3 going into the half now. Let's see how this University of Akron attack is. Majority of teams I find tend to like defense a little bit better than attack. So if that is the case for Akron, going even might be a little bit scary for them. Unless they're just absolutely amazing at attack, so we'll have to see. Surma bringing Nomad for this first attack as well. There was times where we would see Saints players constantly jumping out of buildings, going for extremely aggressive spawn peaks. However, the player, I think it was might have been Miracle who would do that. Miracle currently not on the starting lineup, so if they're expecting that kind of play it, the Saints are not going to give it to him.
Bomb located
Dan
by
Beast on his tried and true Maestro Rapid, going to be going down extremely quickly. Tried to switch over to it, but before I can even get there, he gets popped. So, very similar situation like we would see with Arv over and over again, where value of the smoke is going to be lost with him going down so early in this round.
Scanning.
Domo leading the charge with the heartbeat sensor, trying to spot somebody out. Doesn't know there's somebody there as you can see the gunshots coming through the floor. If somebody peeks their head just maybe a little bit too far, they're definitely going down. Just dancing around this door frame. And actually, it's going to be Kira from the opposite angle. Going to take care of that shot onto Surma. Nomad down and out. Gambie's getting peppered ever so slightly here on the site.
Heartbeat sensor activated.
Where is Hennessy at right now? Sitting there with Diffuser. They're looking to possibly get something started here as they're currently sitting in the aquarium and elsewhere. Kira going to find Arv. Taking him down. Hennessy onto site. Big Papa is there, but can they actually spot it out? It's going to be not quite too late as Hennessy does manage to get one, and Jambis goes down as well. Big Papa shot out. There's only one left now on the side of St. Clair. It's all up to Big Papa as he accidentally takes off the head of Kira. So a bit of a misplay there coming out from St. Clair, and they are going to get surrounded and taken out. A little bit of error in executing that defense is going to leave the door wide open for the University of Akron. Saints going to try that one again, considering, of course, that was an execution flaw compared to a strategy flaw. See what they can do to hop back into this one.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Of course, as the Saints are setting up for round number 8, of course. Didn't do it earlier, but I want to thank the sponsors, of course, that do make Saints Gaming possible. Of course, it's the St. Clair College itself, the St. Clair Alumni Association, the SRC, of course, Student Representative Council, Zuckman School of Business and IT, PC Outlet, and Tim Hortons. Thank you all so much for supporting our endeavors here at Saints Gaming. Okay, round 8 underway. The attack is moving forward as have Arv here on the Habana, going to be probably blown through some reinforced hatches if it does in fact call for it. In regards to the team composition itself, nothing changing too much here, I don't think, from the side of St. Clair. Drone denial here by Kira on the Malusi. Kind of interesting, actually, because the matches that we'd seen so far from the Saints in the past so far this season, Malusi has been banned in every single game. It wasn't that she was too new and was like perma-banned, no, just teams did not want to play it. So it's interesting seeing it get let through here, as Kira could be in for a face tank of this breach, and he did actually eat a flashbang, and that was the go for Surma. Domo gonna pick up one right back though, gets the instant refrag. Moving forward, checking to make sure that was a dead body. And Beast on the top of the steps. Up on the first floor. Rapid hanging type up on the second, and same with Domo. 2 on each floor as of this moment. Arv still up on the rooftops. Jetcon looking, checking and see if anyone's thinking about doing something cheeky around the windows. Not going to be the case, but that could be the opening for Hennessy to start his attack.
Bomb located by attackers.
Jetcon on site, looking to do some damage through the floor. Domo going to find a kill. That's Hennessy going down. Probably saw the spraying into that door a little bit earlier and put himself in a position to punish somebody coming through. Arv taking some damage. Jambeast in a bit of a duel here as he gets a little bit of damage done from below.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Almost still moving forward. Jetcon moving forward as well. Going to be breaching things up on the other floor from the outside. Arv on the bomb site, actually. Could move forward. Does have the diffuser. Might be able to sneak through, but it doesn't look like he's got the confidence to do so, and he may have waited too long and gave it away. As Rapid was there with the gas canister ready to go. IMAC going to get himself a kill. 10 seconds left on the clock, and they need to move. They need to move now. Arv's going to get one. Of course, Rapid's got the shotgun ready. It's Saints. What do you think happens in this game? And that is going to be St. Clair getting the defensive win. Beast picking up a kill with that Maestro turret as well, just to make things even more difficult. Take out the diffuser carrier and just make things absolute living hell here for University of Akron. And this game's still tied. Hennessy thinking about making a last-second switch here. It is in fact going to do so, opting from the long-range soft breach of the Buck, switching it out for the overall utility of the sledge, especially if you can find a Maestro camera. Just smack that thing off the wall and you never have to deal with it again.
Discovered the location of a bomb.
Yeah, but that play we saw in the last round and for the defense for St. Clair is basically staple St. Clair play if I were to ever point it out with my, I guess, untrained eye, but as a viewer and a fan. How many times do we see St. Clair stall it down to the last couple seconds with the smoke, and then Rap is just sitting there with a shotgun? That just seems to be the way of the game here for the St. Clair defense.
Defuse a bomb.
Yeah, round number 9 all tied up for a piece. Overtime is definitely on the plate here of possibilities with the way these teams have been playing.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Saints started off strong, then all of a sudden University of Akron get 3 back-to-back, and then it's just been back and forth trades since the halftime rounds. Hennessy moving forward, making that sledgehammer work for him, just blowing additional holes through the walls. Of course, the guy was discussing earlier about safer movement, easier transitions, being able to just go walk through the wall rather than go into the hall, which is probably much more defended. Solid play overall. Beast opening fire, not going to find his target this time by. Demo does not realize it. Does spot the drone right there, going to knife it out of the way. Finds another one. So a lot of information getting shut down with these drone kills. Akron may be moving blindly depending on how the rest of their support players are doing.
Changing megs.
Kira just opening fire, seeing if he can catch somebody off guard. However, if he's not careful, could find himself, I believe that is Arv, right there below. Could be wrong, however. A very quiet start to this round. Finally going to get some shots fired through the wall. Domo getting brave, looking to see if they'll actually go through. He's going to just walk right... What on earth was that from Domo? A little bit of a misplay. Just throwing that kill away. However, it's going to be answered quickly back, as that's going to be Kira getting one onto IMAT. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have any sort of reasoning for Domo's death on that one. You saw the bombs fly, or not the bombs, the bullets flying through. What made that safe is beyond me. Diffuser coming out, but it's going to be the smoke coming out here from Rapid. Hennessy slowly but surely taking damage by sitting in there. However, Arv right there getting himself the kill onto Big Papa. There is still smokes available here for Rapid if he wants to try and maybe sneak a defuse in. Might try to squeak it in early. Can he do it in time? No, it's going to be the Nomad charge coming out from Surma. He's still battling it out. Kira gets one, gets two, still hanging in here. There's 20 seconds left on this thing, but it's all up to Kira to try and make sure this diffuser gets taken down. But there's two to deal with, and he has to deal with the disable time. Did he spot the player up on the side? Oh my god, what a shot. He gets himself the quadra kill. He's trying to defuse this thing. He does not have any more time, but it is going to be, I think, Arv taking him down. That really, really had me nervous there for a second there, Arv. He had to stop that diffuser, otherwise it would have gone off. But that is going to be the cleanup by Arv, the cleanup from Akron to secure themselves a lead once again here in this match. Back and forth, back and forth. This is what I like to see. I swear I say it on every single broadcast, but I could not stress it enough. Of course, the hometown crowd here is on Saints Gaming CA is, of course, St. Clair College, but that being said, it doesn't mean I like to see the Saints blow everybody out of the water every game. I love, first and foremost, seeing a fantastic match, and I'm glad that so far here, seeing this back and forth game number one, this excites me for the rest of this match moving forward.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Yeah, Kira definitely hopping off in the last couple of rounds, really getting himself a ton of secured eliminations. And then Rapid had the right idea with the smokes, but unfortunately it was too slow. Hennessy snuck onto the point and got that diffuser down. It was very surprising. There was like a minute left or so on the clock, and it was a 4v4. I'm very surprised he was able to just hop onto the site and just plant it, whip it out and go for it, but sometimes the crazy aggression can slip by and can still work. We have ourselves a run out. This is Domo looking to get a little bit aggressive. Gonna patch that back up real quick, however. Of course, he did 6-pick over to this Vigil, so they very well may not have seen it coming. But he made his position just a little bit too well known. And okay, Big Papa finds a kill onto Hennessy real quick. Take out the leading fragger on the side of Akron.
A bomb has been located. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Time to ring some ears.
Okay, Arv going to be blowing some holes through the wall here. Of course, Hibana does not care about reinforced walls due to the gadget. Able to blow small rectangles into the wall, reinforced or not. It may very well be Arv leading the charge. Does see the Maestro turret, going to try and blow it off the wall. I think that was JetCon able to secure that. Arv looking to move forward, thinking they spot somebody else onto that bomb site, knowing where they have to go. You can see the drones coming out from the side of Akron, looking and taking their time before they actually hop onto the point. Rapid, of course, smoke's still in hand, ready to go if he does want to start firing them off. About a minute 30 left on the clock. Irma moving forward, hasn't spotted anybody just yet. Double checking the steps. Are pretty well right behind him, actually. Minute left to go. Not too much time left here for Akron to make something happen. Going to be using those nomad charges to at least stop any sort of additional flanking, but it does not matter because you can't stop it from coming up. Nice little angle there from Kira. However, going to be peppered out. JetCon going to find Domo. You're going to have to run for the hills for the time being. Could possibly get smoked by a nomad charge if he is not careful. With 3 left on the board, 40 seconds on the clock. Akron moving forward, getting spotted out. They're going to just try and put it in the exact same spot as last time. This time, wrap it a little bit quicker on the smoke. Still going to be doing enough damage, but it's going to take Arv out. But the disabler or the diffuser does go down anyway. JetCon takes out JM Beast. There goes Big Papa as well. This could be the run for JetCon that he needs, as Rapid and Kira are the last ones alive. Kira finds one. We find the other. Rapid gets flanked. He blasts him in the face with the shotgun. And that is going to be a diffuser. And they're going to secure themselves this win. And once again, back and forth like I was saying. This is what I like to see. St. Clair and Akron putting on a show for us here today. Back to hookah we go here for this 11th round. Domo's currently sitting on mute. I would not be surprised to see him be the one 6-picking over to something, however, but never mind, that's not going to actually happen in the slightest. A bit of a switch up from Domo as we move forward onto hookah again. You're really stepping up these last couple rounds, and of course IMAT, JetCon, Arv, everybody on the side of Akron are doing pretty well as well in regards to eliminations. Of course, that being said, can't go completely off what you see on the kill feed, because there are of course players who take a more supportive role, and there isn't exactly a stat in the game that that can show you their involvement. So
10 seconds left.
it isn't everything. They still still like to see a nice juicy number in the elimination feed.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Drone activated.
Okay, moving forward, Hennessy blowing through the wall, going to be moving into the building. Does have, I believe that was IMAT droning him through. Is going to possibly spot the rear end of one of the St. Clair players. They do ping it out, so they have a rough idea of where they're going. Oh, is that a shot through the drone hole? Sneaky little play there from IMAT and Hennessy. A good little duo there, droning that out, spotting it, and finding the craftiest of angles to shoot him through. Nicely done. JetCon into the Sunrise Bar, moving forward. Of course, right below the B site, so he could possibly look to make a play once his teammates are above and able to kind of scout him out a little bit for him. Arv taken to the rooftops as well. Surma trying to get something started, going to be spotted out from the rooftops. We're going to have Arv breaching through some rooftops or some of the walls. Kira and Domo looking to get something started now, moving slowly but surely towards the bomb sites.
A bomb has been located.
Rapid's still healthy, still has the smoke available. Gonna ping it out though. Does understand that there are some players coming through the outside. JM Beast in position to deal with it if they do in fact come from the window. 1 minute left on the clock here for Akron to secure this attack. Still got plenty of healthy members on the team. Kira barely not going to be able to spot out the player up on that high ground. A little bit of action here at the B side. Jam Beast does have somebody right around the corner. Just can't quite see it. It's going to be a flashbang coming out. Not going to affect him. Going to be rapid with the smoke grenades to try and slow this attack down. However, they may be at the other site as of this moment. Hennessy is there with the diffuser planting in progress. They might be able to sneak this over once again. How is this diffuser going down? Never mind, it did not go down in the slightest. The nitro cell at the last possible moment. I am an absolute liar. That diffuser did in fact go down. So again, St. Clair somehow letting the diffuser get planted when there's so many people still left alive in this round. 2 members to 3, 2 to 2 now. One of them's actually down, so it's all up to JetCon to try and keep this diffuser alive as it's starting to do work. 20 seconds, takes down Kira. It's all up to the newbie. It's all up to Domo to secure this, and it is not going to happen. JetCon coming in clutch, securing that round and taking the lead for them once again. Going to be trying Hookah again here, as it is now game point for Akron if they can secure this one. However, in the last 6 rounds, no team has won twice in a row. So in theory, with that pattern, St. Clair get themselves back tied up and force overtime in this very first game. But can the pressure of it being match point be enough to tilt St. Clair away from this one? That will have to be the question this time by. And of course, a big thank you to everybody tuning into these matches. I see in the chat, of course, that we do have people from both schools, both colleges, or both teams. Always a blast to cast for both of you. And thank you for tuning in.
10 seconds to go. ADS deployed and ready to go. 5 seconds to go.
Alright, so Saints betting it all on defending Hookah. We'll have to see how they pull this one off. Hennessy and 2 others leading the charge as we move forward towards the building. Diffuser in hand. Hennessy's been able to sneak some really quick diffusers when you would not expect it to actually happen. Been about 2-3 rounds in a row that we've seen him stick it with like 3 to 4 members of the opposing team still alive. Which, at least personally, I don't see that too often at all. JetCon already inside the building. Everybody else, however, are just sitting waiting on their drones. Gotta be careful, however. Right around the corner, I do believe that's Domo, I think, inside the building. If they would have turned the corner, they would have gotten blasted. However, they're going to opt to go a different direction. Little did they know that that was a good choice.
Bomb has been located.
Arv back on the rooftops. Of course, going to be looking for some breaches. Rapid goes down pretty quickly in this one. Nice shot from IMAT. Jam B's going to be lit up as well. 2 of your big turtlers here on the side of St. Clair going down. And this is pretty much the exact kind of attack that St. Clair did not want to happen. But they're trying to answer back. Big Papa, Kira, both answering with 1 kill apiece. Diffuser on the board, planted, ready to go. A very similar situation here for St. Clair. Try and possibly keep this game going. Papa with eyes on it. But can he wait in time for Kira to possibly get a flank? He's going to get absolutely blasted by the Nomad charge from Surma. And that is going to clean things up. Right when Akron needed it most, they get themselves 2 rounds in a row. So they're going to be taking game number 1. Fantastic match between these two. Start things off. 17 kills for Kira. But just overall, the tactics were better for Akron in this very first game. Whew, well, that was definitely an exciting game number 1. And of course, this is a best of 3. St. Clair want to keep that win streak alive. They really have to make it work. And map number 2, of course, is going to be at Cafe. So we're going to be having that match up next. Within about 5 minutes, we're going to take a very quick break. And then we'll hop right back into the Rainbow Six Siege action here on Saints Gaming CA. Stay tuned. If you have not done so already, be sure to follow the Saints Gaming CA Twitch channel, as there are plenty more matches coming up in the next couple days from our teams. As we have tomorrow, 3 o'clock, we're going to be trying our very first preseason match up against it was Owens Community College, but I think that might have gotten switched up. However, it's going to be our very first Face-It CollegiateR6 championship match for the preseason there. Then on Monday, be sure to join us. Thanksgiving Day nonetheless, but it does not matter. The show must go on, as we are going up against CMU Overwatch Maroon in NACE action. Tuesday, CSGO returns to the stream as we play up against the Northeastern University Huskies. On the 14th, we have UCA action. It's time up. It's actually NACE action up against Davenport University, so be sure to stick around for that as well. Then Thursday, Oakland University is up against us in UCA Rocket League action. Be sure to follow and catch the matches live. If not, that's okay. That's what the Twitch past broadcasts and the YouTube VOD archive is for. Stick around, we'll be starting momentarily. Welcome back, Saints Nation. Thank you for sticking around as we are getting started with game number 2 between the University of Akron and St. Clair College. A very strong back and forth battle we saw there in game 1. However, Akron getting the rounds they needed when they needed it most, securing themselves 2 rounds in a row to win that one before overtime. Now we're moving forward to game 2, Cafe. Of course, much different style of map. We'll probably be seeing majority top-down pushes, otherwise maybe through the first floor itself. And bans this time by are going to be a little bit different, it looks like, as well as Thatcher is off the board, as well as Capitao. Here are going to be taken off the board again, and one other thing to take note of is that in this current rule set for the CollegiateR6, Echo is perma-banned. You do not have to use a ban on him, but apparently there is a glitch with his yokai drone, so he is not eligible for competitive play. Am I going to be the final ban here in this game? Now, this is where we need Saints to step up. We'll have to see if they can make Cafe work for them. It's like I said earlier in this broadcast, I do fear for them if this does go to Oregon, because that's a map they probably would have just had to start learning this week. But without further ado, let's get into the action here. CR6 Game 2, now underway.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Reloading! ATS active in this sector. ATS up and running. Bomb located by attackers.
So I got ourselves a different map, we got ourselves some different bands. Looking forward to seeing how this one turns out. Ace getting let through is one thing to possibly take note of as these rounds pursue, as well as Valkyrie. A lot of players like to get rid of the Valkyrie because those cameras do allow for some rather aggressive play, whether that be a spawn peek or whatnot. But she gets left out, or left in play rather. Ace is left in play. And then I guess when I was referring to the perma-bans, I should also mention the new Operator 0 is also perma-banned. So you will not be seeing him in this game. Too new for competitive play, as I still work the kinks out with that one. Sure enough, we've got a third floor hold here coming out from Akron. And with that, a top-down push going to be in order here. Pretty standard stuff for St. Clair to try and execute on. Domo getting some angles, able to spot some players out. Jambeast and the rest of the St. Clair squad seem to be drawing out as well. Rapid looking to get a move on, possibly through the window, peeking through. Nobody home, however. And other than the Habana from Jambeast, there isn't exactly a hard breacher right now. That being said, there has not really been... I guess there's not really been a lot of thermite either in this competitive scene as of late. I know it seems like Ace kind of took over that role in regards to the hard breach. I used to see Saints run it here all the time, but not going to be the case this time. We're moving forward. Big Papa is up on the rooftops to try and get something started. JetCon going to get one. He's going to get two. Big play from JetCon, shutting down one side of the attack right away. Some rough engagements here from St. Clair, but Domo's going to scrap that one barely with his life. But then he walks right into JetCon, who is sitting there. Going to be answered right out by Jambeast, however. 3v2 as we go into the final minute. 50 seconds on the clock and counting. Big pop-up, nice and close to Jam Beast. Could be for benefit or could be disaster. We'll have to see. Gridlock going to be using that gadget, trying to flush people out. Of course, those spikes can be painful if you happen to walk on them. Smoke canister going to make things difficult. Jam Beast walking right through it as slow as possible. Catches Surma reloading. Going to be able to get that one. However, as Jam Beast reloads, going to get taken out as well. It's going to be Hennessy versus Big Papa with 20 seconds left. And actually, it's going to be Arv and Hennessy versus Big Papa. Did not realize that Arv was still in this. Having a smoke right now is absolutely huge. Never mind, goes down. Can he find another kill before the last 3 seconds? He's going to have to either try and plant this thing or hunt. Does manage to plant this. Where is Hennessy? Coming around the corner. Does spot him right as he was about to plant it. So, University of Akron going to start this round off right and get themselves on the board 1-0. Looks like from the top floor to the bottom floor as we go to the kitchen, service, and cooking room.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
And one more time, of course, as we get started here with round number 2 in the prep phase. Thank you to the St. Clair College Alumni Association, Student Representative Council, Deckelman School of Business and IT, PC Outlet, and Tim Hortons for sponsoring the St. Clair Saints and the Saints Gaming program. Thank you so much.
10 seconds to go.
Don't know what we would do without ya.
5 seconds to go. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
All right, ground floor defense here for Akron. Let's see how St. Clair opts to attack it. They've brought Domo on the sledge this time by Big Papa, still sticking to the gridlock, so must be really worried about roaming. Theory, if you have the gridlock, of course, extremely slow compared to other operators, but has a little extra armor to compensate. Some of St. Clair still opting to go for the high ground. Maybe not exactly getting that it's a bottom floor hold, or just opting to go from the top down anyway, just to double check that there's no roamers. Because of course that is always a possibility as well. Like, oh yeah, this is just a ground floor defense. Nobody's going to be up on the 3rd floor, right? And then you just get flanked on, so definitely makes sense. Still got 2 minutes on the clock, of course, so they've got plenty of time. Papa just walling off some of the stairwells with those spikes. Like rotating for the side of Akron a little bit difficult if there was anybody up high. He's moving forward. There was a player of Akron's nearby, and it's going to be JetCon, actually. Going to get a kill, but it is going to be traded out. That's what Domo is right there and ready for. Try and catch somebody from below and get a little bit of extra vision. However, from them below, Surma going to be taking some damage and taking out Domo. They're going to be successful in breaching through the hatch. The mute jammers are going to make things a little bit difficult here coming out from Arv rather. Flashbang, and it's going to be Rapid, going to secure himself a kill. Beast dropping down on the same floor as the bombs itself. Going to spot out one, gets the jump onto Arv. Down he goes. He's going to try and plant this thing. Who is here for backup? We do have 2 high ground defenders coming out here from St. Clair. And just in time, as the nitro cell comes out, JMBC is going to be able to get that diffuser planted. Very similar situation to what we saw Akron do to us a few times in that last round. However, the defuse is coming down. It's going to force Papa to drop down. Rapid trying to shoot from the top, and he's going to be able to get successfully a kill with the help of Papa. Hennessy going down. It's all up to Rapid. The defuse is going on. Can he spot him? He spots him just ever so slightly, but at the same time, Matt jumps off the diffuser. Rapid just has to stall him out ever so slightly to get this one. Don't get too aggressive. He has to hold it at this point in order to stop this round. Rapid plays it properly, and it's going to be St. Clair tying this up at 1. JetCon and Hennessy definitely starting things off well for themselves. Hennessy in that last round, and then JetCon in round 1. Popping off so far. Meanwhile, St. Clair made that second round work for them. Looked a little nerve-wracking at first, but made it work.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Gonna try this first floor hold once again here for the University of Akron, which I see solid amount of Akron fans here in the chat, of course. Welcome, thank you for tuning in and rooting on your squad. At the end of the day, that's what I want to see more than anything, is people supporting their esports teams, tuning in and supporting the program. Shoutouts to yous. That last round was so close, though. Had Hennessy been a fraction of a second quicker with that nitro cell, that would have been a completely different round. But JMB did end up sacrificing his life there to get that diffuser down. But it does win St. Clair the round nonetheless, as Rapid was, of course, able to clean things up. Similar attack to last time. We're going to have a top-down push here with Big Papa securing any roam presence and trying to deny it the best as possible. Rapid Kira moving onto site, or moving into the building rather. Domo hopping in as well, was getting shot upon from below, going to try and use his drone to spot things out. Somebody was definitely popping shots at him. Don't want to try and get aggressive when that's the case. There was one player on the stairs, however, I don't think they spotted him out. Okay, Big Papa spots one from below. Gonna just keep peppering shots into there, but it's going to be dropping him down to about quarter HP. Does he see the player? He in fact does. IMAT goes down after the shots from Papa from the top. Domo busting through the floor, able to spot some players possibly through there. My apologies if anybody can hear the motorcycles outside thinking that this is Tokyo Drift or something.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Swapping mags.
Big Papa again nearly spotting a player from Akron, but we're now 45 seconds left on the clock. Rapid has the diffuser ready to move forward. Domo is right there with them. Kira could find himself in trouble. He popped himself into his drone as somebody was just about to walk around the corner. Never mind, there was a wall there, so looked scarier than what it actually was. Kira might be able to find a flank if he's lucky, however. Player from Akron getting peppered from both sides. JetCon finds one, but gets answered with quickly. Domo also on the ground here. Rapid spots him, does see him get taken down. Goes around the corner. There is a player of Akron. We have 13 seconds left on the clock. Big Papa about to spot somebody as well. Rapid with the diffuser in hand, getting peppered. Gonna have to put himself into a decent position, but he's getting pressured from multiple angles, and there's no way Papa's gonna be able to get there in time. University of Akron going to win this round by timeout, as St. Clair were not able to get that diffuser down. Lucy getting picked up here by Hennessy as the 6th pick. So now, as we hop back to the 3rd floor for this defense, let's see how well Akron can do it. They held it well last time, did not give any rounds holding this site.
Attackers have located a bomb. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
Oh, you hate to see it. There you go. Pick that camera back up. All right. Yeah, being able to do that with the Valkyrie cameras from Matt can definitely lead to aggression if St. Clair are not careful. It doesn't look like Matt's going to try and do anything aggressive this time, but it's definitely not unheard of to see somebody throw the Val camera, spot somebody, and then just go hunting after that. Top down, time for Saints to scout, as of course, being on the top floor. Instead of going bottom up, they're going to go top down. Domo going to be taken down. JetCon finding himself on the scoreboard pretty consistently here in this game so far. Has Cafe on lockdown, so it would seem. Bambi's currently in the process of using those X-Kyros to blow through the wall. However, did that get denied? I can't really tell from this angle, but it's very well possible. Kira on site, going to blast one at least. He's going to find JetCon, shutting down his reign of terror over the St. Clair squad for at least this round. Forward Arv with the smoke canister, going to try and slow St. Clair down. Nobody getting caught, no one getting damaged by it as of this moment. Flashbang coming out here, actually stunning up Kira. Saint's got to be careful. Big Papa going to be going down in the process. You're going to slow down. But of course, right on top of a mute jammer, so that shuts down that plan. Oryx Kairos coming out from JM Beast. Desperately looking for the pathway to victory here on this bomb site. Good looking to peek. There are, of course, 2 players on the other side of this wall. Rapid moving extremely quickly, moving forward, trying to pre-fire. Thinking that somebody was right there. Not going to be the case. JM Beast opening fire, nearly taking down Arv. Kira also moving forward. Going to be blasting through the wall. JM Beast securing a kill, but getting knocked down himself. Kira gets completely smoked out. He's going to be out of this round. All up to Rapid versus the world. He does find 1, does find 2. All down to Hennessy. Does spot him. Going to run back. He's going to be stuck behind the shield. Is Rapid trying to bring JM Beast back up? They are going to try to, but that grenade from Hennessy was so clutch. That nearly could have gotten both of them if they weren't careful. Rapid going to try and outmaneuver and is going to be successful. Wins the gunfight he needs to put St. Clair back on the board, tying this up 2-2. This match is picking up right where the last one left off. Back and forth, absolutely. Hennessy definitely curious as to how that engagement went down because the impact grenade did soften up Rapid before that engagement. However, Damn Beast got the worst of it. He seemed to have tanked most of it and was knocked down from getting picked back up and instantly taken out. And it looks like Hennessy may have only got Rapid in like the leg or something because it did not do too much damage to him, letting Rapid win that gunfight. And we're now sitting here. The 2-2 game, going to try this third floor once again.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Reinforcing wall.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Activating camera.
5 seconds to insertion.
Reservoir going up.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
All right, Saints moving forward on the attack, going right back to the same spot as last time, of course. Top down for this third floor attack. And I like what Akron's doing. That entire round may have been more execution flaw compared to strategy flaw. They had some good things going, but just a few steps didn't exactly go into their favor. I keep thinking even right near the end there, had that impact from Hennessy, did more damage to Rapid compared to JM Beast, who was already lying on the floor. Could that have made the difference? In Siege, little small increments, little moments like that could sometimes mean all the difference. All right, we're going to be blowing a hole through this reinforced wall right away, and JetCon is taken out nice and quick here. Once again, lead fragger currently on the side of Akron, taken out.
Located by attackers.
Domo is a rough idea where one of the members of Akron has Rapid right near him. If necessary, Rapid's going to lead the charge. Bit of an overzealous Claymore there, just in case the flank does occur. Going to sacrifice a little bit of HP from that electrified wall. Domo back to the rooftops. Kira still inside the building. Actually sees the foot, nearly getting the pick onto his toe, but not going to find the mark. Domo with a grenade, however, blasting Arv out of here. Nice shot. Wish I could have seen that angle. Must have been from the top. 5-3. As we move forward, minute left on the clock. Jambeast with the diffuser moving forward. Going to spot a player right away. Hennessy going down, just completely blitzing it. He's going to just drop and pop the diffuser down. This is going to be difficult here for the side of Akron as IMAT goes down. It's 5 versus Surma. Good luck, my friend. This is going to be a difficult one. Flawless for St. Clair. Saints finding themselves 2 rounds in a row could be the start of some solid momentum for them, as right across the board, solid elimination scores on all of these members, with the exception of Kira. However, been absolutely useful in other ways that the stats do not show, of course. And then JetCon popping off so far for the side of Akron. But it's been a very close game. Low-key kind of hoping this goes to Game 3 because I want to see what happens to St. Clair when they are put into the pressure cooker. A map that they're not exactly familiar with. Of course, that being Oregon, which was picked by Akron.
seconds left before insertion.
Running.
5 seconds to insertion.
Banshees ready and waiting.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
All right, here we go. Round number 6. Just about halftime here in this second game. Been back and forth for the most part. St. Clair finally getting 2 rounds in a row. Get themselves jump-started, hopefully. But, of course, Akron looking to shut that back down, tie this back up at the half.
Drone deployed.
Drone ready.
You ever just accidentally hit a button on your keyboard and it actually changes the overlay? Happy accidents we're learning here every day.
Swapping mag.
Okay, Arv looking to get something started. That was a bit of a call-out, but his teammate was right there. Gonna opt against it. Now that Nitro Cell was a little overzealous and gets taken off the board extremely quickly. IMAT, however, going to get the kill onto Big Papa, taking him off the map here quickly. Rapid going to answer back, however. JetCon down once again.
Drones ready.
Saints looking for their angle of attack, possibly from below, as we're going to drone out the basement now. Almost a little bit higher up on the second floor. Some explosions all around here, and he does have that sledgehammer to make his own pathways if he sure does wish. Here, may have the angle available, but no one coming into sight. We can see them. We can see the outline just barely out of range here for Kira to make something happen. Frag grenade going down, going to barely tickle IMAT. Kairos going to be denied here. Zerma with the Cade going to shut that down. Slow St. Clair down even further. And from below, how about a little bit of extra damage to Domo, as he's maybe the one busting the floors, but he may be the one who's not safe by doing so. You're going to drone in, gets the player spotted right away. Domo opening fire, but it's barely going to tickle. I believe that was Surma. And Beast goes down. That's going to be to the hand of Surma this time by. Finds another, and that's the diffuser. Whip out the pistol and secure the kill. However, player from St. Clair just drops right in. Surma with the knife to shut down Domo. It's all up to Kira, and he's not going to be able to pick that thing up in time with 4 members still left on the board. This is going to be the hold by Akron to tie this back up. Had to get him with the knife, did he? Well, it was super effective. Halftime. Time to switch things up. Now it's going to be St. Clair on the defensive side of things. We're going to see, unusually enough, it's not going to be Rapid on smoke, at least not as of this moment. Or for this round, rather. And sure enough, you leave Ace on the board, and it looks like Arv's going to pick him up right away, adding that extra bit of hard breach potential.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Camera feed up and running.
Yeah, St. Clair's turn for the third floor defense. Probably see the University of Akron have a relatively similar strategy, top down and whatnot. Instead of the Hibana pellets opening doors up, it's probably going to be Ace doing that job. We'll have to find out momentarily.
bomb.
Activating camera.
Of course, a throwback to last week when we saw St. Clair playing on this map, their roster was a little different. They did have Miracle, who was extremely aggressive
Bomb is deployed.
against the opponents from last week. Double check to make sure who that actually was. That would have been Marietta College. Yeah, when we played them, Miracle was constantly peeking out of windows and picking people off before the round even really got the chance to begin with spawn peeks. But with this roster lineup, nobody's playing a very similar role. No one's really getting that aggressive. Looking over the Domo, trying to see if he wants to try that possibly on the Valkyrie, but not going to do so this time by at least. JetCon had some pretty fantastic rounds earlier in this game, but looking to jumpstart his way back into this one.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Ace charge coming out, slowly going to take that wall down. Of course, has 3 separate explosions. If left alone, it'll do 3 explosions that'll bust the wall open. This will allow the University of Akron to start moving forward in this attack. IMAT leading the charge in the corner. There is one player from the side of St. Clair. They're going to try and blow through the shield. However, that's going to be a nitro cell kill coming out of Domo. Stop this in its tracks for the moment. And it's going to be JetCon, though, getting himself back on the kill board. Surma moving forward, does have his other teammates nearby if necessary. Surma opening fire into the site, possibly trying to get a pick onto somebody. Not going to work this time. Members of St. Clair are sitting there ready to go. You got Rapid in his usual spot, shotgun in hand. If somebody takes a wrong turn, they are going to meet
Attackers have dropped the bomb
the
diffuser.
barrel of the shotgun. Is spotted out, however, so he's going to have to move. Or never mind, just park it there and see what you can do. Jam Beast with his turret set up, ready to go. Smoke coming in here from the side of Akron, looking to possibly make a move. As they have 20 seconds left, they are starting to surround this B site. Can they get it down? They're going to try and plant the defuse. These shots from Domo are right on target. They haven't quite snuck through. Kira going to finish that off, but it's going to be an accidental nitro cell kill onto his teammate. Kira going down. Jam Beast barely securing that one, and the defuser was not able to get planted. A messy end to that round. I know personally I had a hard time following it, but the end goal, St. Clair getting the defense. Okay, we're both going to have some 6 picks here. No Mousy this time from Domo. Going to go to the Mute.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bomb.
And then we're going to have IMAT instead of the Ash. It's going to be Sledge coming out. I'm using it more for vision compared to trying to stop anything JM Beast is doing. Of course, anytime you see a Maestro turret, you can just whack that thing with a sledgehammer and it'll be long gone. The Jam Beast, not on the Maestro this time. Going to be switching over to the Cade for this bottom floor hold here at the kitchen.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
On the move for round number 8 as we see shots fired already from Surma into the point, but not going to tag anybody as they start to repel towards the top. Arf going to be the last one start moving, it looks like. The rest of the Akron crew droning out, making sure the pathway ahead is safe. While everybody else is doing that, Surma already moving inside the building. There are definitely plenty of drones, but they're actually spotting out some of these mute jammers. Going to be Surma to try and take care of that gadget so that the drones can continue to move forward, but as he decides to try and do so, those jammers end up being a little bit of a bait for Domo and Kira to secure themselves some kills here in this game. Both Surma and JetCon going to be taken out. We have Hennessy, IMAT, and Arv still left in this round for the side of the University of Akron. Arv in the same position that Surma just went down. However, the defender that was there from St. Clair does not appear to still be at that point. Gonna take down that dastardly mute jammer. You probably see from some of the outlines that we're seeing here in this round, a lot of the St. Clair members hopping back down to the bottom floor. Got themselves a couple picks. Now it's just a matter of playing the rest of the round out. Not getting themselves caught out and moving forward as much as they can, taking care of some of the bandit batteries in the process as well. This style from St. Clair, the double electrocution reinforcements, as well as the smoke and the mute to make things difficult. And then, as if there wasn't enough denial, you also got Jaeger, of course, with that ADS to stop some grenades. Not going to answer one, however. JM Beast going to find himself the kill on that one.
A bomb has been located.
Domo and Beast in position as Akron starts to slowly move forward. We're basically on the other side of the map. It's going to be Domo and JM to try and stop this. It looks like Kira is actually right there as well. Does manage to find one.
10 seconds left. Attackers recovered the bomb.
10 seconds. Kira right in position. Hello. He's going to get pre-fired, however. Taken out. IMAT and Hennessy going to try and take care of this. And hello, Domo. Welcome to the squad, mate. Double kill to secure that round. St. Clair's prowess on Cafe seems to be making things difficult here for the University of Akron. This is the second time that St. Clair's been able to pull away a little bit, get themselves 2 wins in a row, start rolling the momentum in their favor. It's the first time that I think either team has needed to go to the reading room as a place to hold. It's been so back and forth that the players have been basically bouncing between bar and kitchen this entire game.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
You know, this is not a lot of players' favorite site in the world, but at least it isn't whatever the last one is. We'll have to see how they can handle this, being pinched from both ends. Shot from below, shot from above, and from beside you. There are a ton of angles to try and have to deal with here. With that, more holes for Rapid to try and blow through. Try and keep the rotations safe as possible. And you can see some of these extra low ground holes he's making here. Just making the hallways completely unsafe while also making himself or whoever is they're defending pretty well as safe as possible.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Big Papa moving over to the Legion, so some more trap play coming out from the side of St. Clair.
ADS deployed and ready to go.
Domo making some holes as well, and then here comes the attack as it's going to be Akron moving forward. Try and get themselves back into this game. Down 2 rounds currently. We go into round number 9. The attack of the drones, but the counter to that, of course, the mute jammer. So that's going to shut it down as they get closer and closer to the site.
Setting Silva.
More and more Legion mines. But of course, you step on one of those, that's going to be a bad time for you because it's going to slowly do damage to you over time, disorienting you until you stop and pull that needle out.
Drone activated.
Pretty well everybody on the side of Akron inside the building. Just Surma sitting there with some additional traps to slow down any sort of attack. Domo making that nitro cell work for him, taking IMAT out. You're on the steps with Big Papa, looking to take a quick peek, fire a couple shots. Jambis is also here, ready to assist if needed. Rapid on the steps, still getting peppered. Not taking any damage yet. Rapid from below might be able to find himself an angle. Pops a couple shots, not going to find its mark. Jambi's sitting there. Of course, Maestro has that light machine gun that can just fire for days, it feels like. Back and forth battle here. Jambi's going to be forced to retreat as JetCon gets himself on the board once again. 50 seconds left. They're going to be moving forward in this attack. Arv has the diffuser just above the site as of this moment. Everybody else still on the 3rd floor, slowly moving closer and closer to site. Hatches are available if they want to try that, but it's always scary to try and drop right into a site because that is more than likely covered. Shots from below from the Saints, but not tagging anybody. Arv going to take the leap of faith, not going to find anybody, thankfully, and he's going to be able to move forward towards that B site. But there are definitely Saints members sitting there ready to stop this. Arv going to bring the diffuser out. Does anybody spot this, however? Shots are being fired, and it is going to be taken down quickly. However, that's also going to be JetCon going down. JMB securing that one. It's all up to Hennessy. Not going to happen. Timed out. Too many members of St. Clair with a solid enough crossfire to keep those bombs safe. Being able to take care of the round on at a place such as the reading room definitely shows the momentum has kind of swung pretty heavily in St. Clair's favor, really bringing the defending champs here of the CR6 in for a world of hurt. Game point here for St. Clair College. If they can pull one more out, one more solid defense, and they've got this one.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Domo and JetCon leading the teams respectively here. The double digits for eliminations. And it looks like Akron is kind of throwing this one to the wolves as they are completely switching up their style of attack. I don't want to call it gimmicks because I don't mean to be disrespectful, but we do have the Iana this time coming out from Surma. Of course, her big thing is that she can make a clone or hologram of herself move forward, basically a extra drone of sorts. We'll get to see if we get to see Surma pull it off here. Been doing pretty solid in this game so far as well. And then IMAT switched over to IQ, so trying to destroy as many devices on the side of St. Clair as possible. Hennessy on the buck, try and change things up as well. But one thing that hasn't changed is JetCon's aggression. Catches Big Papa slipping, and he's going to bring this to a quick 5-on-4 with not even 30 seconds in the round passing by.
Ready to go.
Hennessy to the rooftops alongside Matt, but Domo again going to secure himself the nitrocell kill, so we're not going to get to see that Iana in action as Domo just straight up blows her up.
Stay clear of ADS line.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Akron regrouping, trying to figure out how to move forward from here. They're going to get things started with Arv as Hennessy dives through the hole that he blew open. Member of St. Clair right on the other side of that doorway. If they're not careful, spots the Maestro camera, so St. Clair knows exactly what's happening in this cigar lounge.
A bomb has been located. Attackers
Hennessy
recovered
getting
the bomb
scrappy.
diffuser.
That's probably Rapid on the other side with the shotgun as usual, hoping that he moves forward. JetCon catches Domo slipping, however, going to be taking him down. JetCon stuck with a needle, however, so Big Papa causing some damage from beyond the grave. That Maestro turret really giving him a headache here. Damn Beast just being an absolute nuisance with that thing. Moving forward towards, I believe that's the Beast site. They're going to start trying to move into it. Arv has the hard breach available as well, looking to blow through it. Is he going to be able to spot any of the St. Clair players? I know Hennessy's definitely looking, not going to be able to find it. Shots from JetCon not finding their mark. He's debating on moving in. 40 seconds left on the clock. 4v3 here for St. Clair. However, a lot of them are in their defensive positions. Diffuser goes down. Rapid going to find himself a kill in this round. Diffuser's going to go down uncontested. Never mind. Kira, last second, going to pop him. Diffuser's going to go down. However, still the clock is ticking. JM Beast versus IMAT. It is all up to JetCon. Not going to happen. We're going to be going to Oregon for game number 3. That will do the trick. The clutch coming out here from St. Clair. Keeping them in this game. I would be lying if I said I was nervous about game number 3. Or if I said I wasn't nervous. But that just means it's that much more exciting. A fantastic second game there from St. Clair on Cafe. Their defense just seems that much better than Akron's, and they were able to get a bunch more points on their attack as well. That may have been okay there for St. Clair this time, but we'll have to see what happens. Game number 3, Oregon. Both of these teams, 3-0. Somebody's got to lose tonight. Someone's streak has to end. We'll find out shortly. We're going to take 5 and we'll hop back into the action. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Once again, if you have not done so already, be sure to follow the Saints Gaming CA Twitch channel, as of course there is plenty more action where this came from in regards to our St. Clair Saints esports team. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock, we have the Rainbow Six Siege Basic Collegiate Championships, first preseason match there. Then Thanksgiving Day, on Monday, of course, we're playing up in the NACE League here for Overwatch. Tuesday, we've got some Counter-Strike up against the Northeastern Huskies. Wednesday, Overwatch once again, this time in the UCEA. And on Thursday, we've got Rocket League for the UCEA. Be sure not to miss any action. Follow below and stay tuned. Game 3 is just about to get started. Welcome back. Game number 3, just about to get started. The decider between St. Clair College and University of Akron on a map that I have never seen St. Clair try to tackle in a competitive setting before. Of course, we're going to be on Oregon, and this one should be exciting because this, like I've been kind of hinting to during this set in general, is that because I've never seen St. Clair on it, it definitely makes me nervous that this map is selected for Game 3. Possibly some home turf here for this side of the University of Akron as we do hop into the band. So Thatcher going to be taken off the table once again alongside Monty this time. No beefy shield man today. Of course, Echo and Zero Perma banned. You don't have to use a ban on those. You can't play them whatsoever. Mira, yeah, I think I'm seeing a pattern here. Nobody really likes Mira, do they? Now, one more ban on the side of St. Clair, and we'll hop into this match. I honestly think the last time that I seen this map, it was probably in one of the scenarios, like one of the tutorials from our Rainbow Six. So, shows how often I get to see this map be played. And Maluzi's going to get taken off the table for the final ban here in this game. And without further ado, let's hop into it. Of course, as we get ready with our very first round, thank you, St. Clair College. Thank you, the Student Representative Council, the Alumni Association for St. Clair, Zuckelman School of Business and IT, EC Outlet, and Tim Hortons for making this Saints Gaming program possible.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Seconds to go.
Alright, I'm definitely excited to see how this one turns out. So we're going to be doing the second floor. The kids' room is going to be where the bombs are located, and it's going to be all up to Akron. Try and get that diffuser there. It's going to be Hennessy with the diffuser on the IQ moving forward. Of course, you're going to have to bear with me as I start to relearn this map as we move forward. It's, of course, like I said multiple times so far, we do not get to see this map very often here on the Saints Gaming side of things. It's usually like Clubhouse, Coastline, and Cafe. If there's 3 maps that I've seen more than anything, it's probably those 3 on the side of St. Clair.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Hennessy just hanging out here, looking to see him snag a possible pick. Not going to find anybody's toe this time. Arv back on the ace. Definitely been something he's been doing solid with overall since that got picked up off the ban list again. Okay, Surma opening fire. It does actually take a good chunk off of Big Papa, sitting with next to no health left in the room. Jambis is right there alongside him, is on the camera, ready to go with that turret. And Domo's going to be on smoke duty, so he's got to play a little bit aggressive than what we've seen him try in the past. Nobody really right now in the building with the exception of Surma, and even then they're trying to take it slow. Minute 20 is still left on the clock. Shots fired. Hennessy moving forward. Okay, right on the other side of the wall as it's going to be Surma down below, possibly going to get picked out. Hennessy might be in a bit of a rock and a hard place. Get picked up from one side or the other. Doma gets open fired upon Surma, finding him from the window. Shots fired. Diffuser taken out. This could be critical here for St. Clair. Beast takes care of Surma, and Arv is going to be forced to pick that diffuser back up. Oh, if he peeks at, he's going to get absolutely blasted, and he's going to spot one. Takes a chunk off of Rapid, going to secure that kill. 3 on 3, some wounded members here on the side of St. Clair. Kira could be in for a world of hurt. He is getting open fire upon. Big Papa from below also spotting, I believe that's Arv up on the top. Looking to blow through the reinforcements. Get a better angle here on this site. We have 15 seconds left on the clock. They've got to move, and they've got to move now. And as soon as they do, they get absolutely blasted. JM Beast with the triple kill, make it a quad to take care of round number 1. There's a reason this guy's the coach, and he still has it. Very strong start for St. Clair in that one. Akron may have very well gotten the jump early, snagging a quick kill, but taking their time, picking their angles, and having nice crossfires. And the fact that they were able to take out Hennessy, who had the diffuser, forced to drop it, of course, when getting taken out, really did kind of force the hand of Akron into a bit of an awkward situation. We'll have to see what adjustments are made as we now go to the basement's laundry room for the defense.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
JMB's with a solid 4K to start things off. Rapid picking up the other one.
Left before insertion.
ADS active in this sector.
5 seconds left.
Reloading, cover me!
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb.
Hey, round 2. Let's see if St. Clair can pick up where they left off, or if Akron's gonna look to turn this thing around. Of course, it's only one round. There's still plenty of time left in this third game. Make something happen.
Bomb has been located.
Okay, these ADSs are getting some solid value here from Kira, able to just eat up a ton of utility. Now Jetcon going down the steps, could possibly get a peek kill here. Domo going to be taken down to about half. Domo going to start playing a little bit patiently after that one. Big Papa taking some damage as well. Rapid there for backup if need be. Jambeast there as well, all hovering around that bomb site. While the rest of the St. Clair squad are up on the second floor, it looks like. User passed off to Arv. Hennessy's going to go searching for some gadgets alongside IMAT, who moves forward as he's just about to be onto that B site. Playing extremely cautiously, do see the turret. Okay, they're going to use IMAT's breaching round to destroy that turret this time. Of course, you can take care of that by blowing up the wall that it's stuck to. Surma going to find himself a kill onto Domo. Domo was already taken down the half by the time that engagement happened, and secures the kill onto that. Arv definitely would have seen that Nitrocell, I believe, get thrown there, so he has a rough idea. Somebody nearby. He peeks, but doesn't opt to shoot. Shoots a little bit late. Does give away his position in the meantime. I think that's Kira who does have the flank on him. And Hennessy looking to plant this diffuser with 4 people up again. This is something that Akron's been doing time and time again. Smoke coming out, but they do not care. They put the smoke down anyway. Rapid under fire. 2 members of St. Clair getting wiped out, and the entirety of St. Clair just gets completely destroyed in that attack. Nicely played here from the players on the side of Akron. The cojones on this team to completely disregard safety and just plant the diffuser with like 3 to 4 players still left on the board. They've done that so many times this game. It's impressive, to say the least. How do they get themselves in the position to actually pull that off time and time again is beyond me.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Saints going to try this again, however, back into the laundry room for round number 3. Goyo getting picked up here by Domo this time. Of course, his plantable shield is not like majority of operators in this game. If that thing gets destroyed, it'll detonate and cover the entire floor with fire. Of course, you definitely don't want to try and walk through that.
10 seconds to go.
And possibly a bit of a more turtle-y style coming out this time here from St. Clair.
Attackers must locate and
Have to
defuse the
see
bomb.
as the attack is now underway for round number 3. Action locations are going to be right by Rapid here, as we do see them blowing all their utility through the ADSs. Rapid behind the shields, ready to go. IMAT going to secure the kill onto Domo nice and quick. That's a bit of a reroute here on the side of Akron as they start to go for a different angle of the basement. They do charge Rapid, and they're not going to deny them that time. IMAT with the second in the round so far. Forward might find another one if he just rounds the corner. We'll have to see if he does spot him. However, trying to chop away at that barbed wire might give his position away. Does not matter. IMAT finds Big Papa as well. He is on an absolute tear here in this round. He's been quiet for the last little bit, but he's getting himself known this time. Damn Beast and Kira both on the A site. However, everybody on the side of Akron is hovering around B. They're going to try and get the angle. Not going to happen. Kira taken out instantly. It's all up to JM Beast. Not going to happen. Flawless attack by the University of Akron. I keep bringing up how St. Clair may not necessarily be prepared for this match, because I did, or not prepared for the match, but prepared for Oregon as much as they would like, because of course most of their matches, like most other teams, don't really like Oregon either. However, Akron finding themselves a bit of a niche, forcing teams to try and practice it, and then getting the chance to talk to JM Beast earlier in the week and then today. Like, they've been trying hard essentially since Monday or Tuesday to try and get themselves some good framework here for this map. However, you can tell that they weren't necessarily 100% comfortable on it, and it may be getting abused here by the University of Akron as this game goes on. Those last two rounds were very dominant attacking rounds coming out from them, and we'll have to see if maybe it was just a certain site thing, the laundry room just not working for them, or if it's just the expertise coming out here from Akron on Oregon.
10 seconds remaining.
Now going back up to the kids' bedroom, of course, this is where they did win
5 seconds
their
left
one
before
round so
insertion.
far in this game. So we're going to try this again. We'll have to see
Attackers are moving
if
out to locate
there's
a
any
bomb
sort of
and
adjustment
defuse it.
coming out here from the University of Akron. And then I tell you what, if someone's fired up, it's probably this guy right here. IMAT with a fantastic last round, getting himself 3 eliminations essentially by himself. Just straight up winning gunfights.
Blast area.
Jetcon already inside the building, possibly hunting down someone on the St. Clair side. I think that was Kira, roaming around the basement, looking for stragglers. Surma looks like he's basically by himself here, possibly looking for a murder hole opportunity, but if anything, murder's coming closer to Kira as he's down to about 5% health after getting peppered.
I'm dry.
I think that was JM Beast is going to see the work that Surma is doing here on the site, going to be eventually able to blow a hole through that reinforced wall if he does opt to. No additional action happening here with Rapid. Has that shotgun ready to go. Big Papa's right there as well. The drone, as he goes to turn for the drone, getting completely destroyed. Arv with fantastic double, put himself and his team further and further ahead here in this round. And how in the world is Akron able to do this so proficiently? Double flawless back to back here from the University of Akron. Pressure is definitely on here for the Saints. That was the site that they were doing well on before. And solid adjustment here, University of Akron, to really pull that one back in. and in dominant fashion at that.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Saints going to try this room again here as a bit of an execution flaw, possibly. Going to cost them that last round, moving into round number 5. 3-1 Akron's favor as of this moment.
10 seconds.
Saints trying to switch things up a little bit. Wamai coming out here from Big Papa. Domo bringing Castle out. I think this is the first time we've seen Castle all set here. Some additional reinforced barricades. Slow down the attack of Akron even further. However, that castle may not be as effective as necessary with Mr. Hennessy here with that sledgehammer. They flashed out. Domo going to secure 1 kill. Still has others nearby. Hennessy on the rooftops alongside Jetcon and Surma. Meanwhile, Arv making his way up there as well. Everybody's been cuddled, keeping close near the big window here where the B site is. Hennessy about to blow this wall open. And that'll be the go button. Actually, it's going to be the A site they're going to move forward to. They're just going to hustle in, start planning this thing. But do they have the backup necessary to keep this going? Rapid goes down. Jambis goes down as well, but it is going to be traded out. 2 members down on the side of Akron as Big Papa goes on a tear as well. Kira finds the other one. 1 more left here. It's all up to Surma, who's outside trying to get himself into position to defend this defuse. Big Papa is going to be able to secure it, however, gets himself a triple. Kira just going to make sure that diffuser is disabled, and St. Clair answer back now, bringing this to a 3-2 game. The Saints definitely needed that round, otherwise it would have probably started to feel like University of Akron were going to run away with this one. Shutting it down before the momentum got too stressful to deal with. This would be interesting if this does stick around. We see Domo on the Maestro. Beast giving it up to opt for a clash. And then Domo switches over to the Valkyrie. So this is extremely odd and can lead to some funny situations. Of course, Clash, the only operator in Rainbow Six to have a riot shield of sorts on defense. The attackers have a few of them, but the only one on defense to actually have one. We'll get to see how that comes into play if Beast is basically going to be an absolute wall, maybe block off a certain entryway. Or how does he want to play this? That is the question. And I think this might be one of the first times all day. There may have been other ones, but no Maestro on the St. Clair defense at all this time by. Has basically been a staple for them this entire set, so I'm curious as to how that will turn out.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Yeah, JMB is looking to possibly just stay by this big door and be an absolute unit. We'll have to see how that turns out momentarily as the attack for round number 6, halftime right around the corner here for this final match. This is the Flash's location spotted out here for Akron, so that's going to be a good bit of intel going their way. Hennessy literally, like, just face to face here with JM Beast. But of course, Clash does have her shield that's a bit electrified, so it can get a little aggressive, but it does not have that much range. Not like a gun or something, so it can't really shoot through it. Or shoot to them, rather. Akron may find themselves a little bit stumped here, trying to find a way around JM Beast. However, a solid grenade tickles JM Beast, however, it nearly destroyed Rapid in the background, who's been there for support basically this entire time. Akron going to move out of the way. They're going to have to take a different direction for this attack. Or just double checking, making sure that he's keeping JM Beast honest here.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers recovered the diffuser. A bomb has been located.
His shots fired. That's IMAT taking some damage. And actually, Surma finds himself a kill. Rapid finally finished off here. After taking the grenade damage from earlier, JM Beast might be sweating a little bit, kind of feeling the pressure, feeling them starting to surround him. Of course, that's definitely something that shield operators have a hard time with, is being swarmed. Your shield could only face one direction. And Big Papa going to get a kill. Kira, this is going back and forth at this point now, getting extremely messy. Got dropped down all the way to a 2v3 in the favor of Akron. Kira's down and out. One more down as well. I think it's IMAT taken out. It's all up to Domo. Not going to happen. Solid attack here from Akron once again. And a scrappy last-minute fight here. Going to go into the favor of Akron with Arv finishing that one up. Halftime. So now we get to switch sides, get to see how the attack is for St. Clair. We see JM Beast hanging on to Ace. And we may see Domo picking up something a little bit different here. Arv switches off smoke, goes towards Mute instead. And we're seeing the lock-in here on the Ying time for Domo. First time we're seeing him play that in this series.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
We'll have to see, because hopefully for St. Clair they have themselves a couple attack strats, but I would definitely be nervous if I'm a fan here of St. Clair, as I feel that Akron will have more time played here on this map in general. So the kind of stuff they can pull off on defense might get crafty. We'll have to see.
Camera ready to activate. Magnet deployed. You can worry less about grenades now.
Domo and Rapid going to be moving forward quite quickly through the site. Rapid playing Ash. I don't get to see that too often, I don't feel like. And St. Clair bringing two hard breachers is rather interesting. Okay, Domo doesn't realize it. Oh, he had the right idea. He is going to pick up a little bit of damage onto IMAT, continue to spray into the site. IMAT going to walk away with about half of his HP taken away. A call out for Big Papa to take some shots, nearly finding its target, but not quite going to land. Of course, Domo has the Candelas whenever he wants to use them. They're basically just flashbangs on steroids, just multiple flashbangs over and over again. Little angle there from Kira, check in, see what's up. It doesn't matter. Near the top side, I'm at going to find Big Papa. Bambi still outside alongside Domo. Kira inside the building, looking to try and shark from below. Minute left here. Smokes are now out for Domo. Terma taking some damage, and this is going to be the go time here for St. Clair. As they start charging into the site, that's going to be the kill from Rapid. Going to take one down. Domo going to go 1 for 1 here. As Surma gets himself another. Kira leading the charge, getting taken out. It's all down to Rapid on the Ash to make this work. Finds one. Can he find the other? Hennessy sitting there full HP. Has the diffuser. It's Hennessy moving towards it. Seems to be so. Has not spotted Rapid just yet. Rapid needs to win this gunfight to take care of it. They are both down to a sliver of HP. Rapid pulls it off, and somehow St. Clair are going to get themselves on the board again. Nice play, Rapid. Starting the attack off right here, and I tell you what, I'm not used to a Saints game or Rainbow Six going to game number 3 back and forth like this during the entire preseason, and so far in this CollegiateR6 season, it has been like 7-1s, 7-2s the entire way through, 2-0s, and I'm probably done by like 9:30, it feels like sometimes. Not versus Akron. This has been a beautiful back and forth battle. And no matter the result here, this has been a fantastic match. I look forward to seeing Akron again sometime this season, maybe even playoffs, considering the way both these teams are playing. We very well might find each other there.
Seconds remaining. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
It was definitely a scrappy round last time there. If it wasn't for Rapid able to clean that up, Akron would be borderline match point in this game.
Reloading.
Very similar operator setup. This time it's just going to be Domo on the IQ for some additional gadget killing ability. Through the wall. This is starting to get messy here. JetCon getting the jump on the Saints. Nicely done, as a lot of Saints are getting hurt here. Kira's going to be taking some damage while trying to get through this electrified wall. Or sometimes a sacrifice you have to make as the Maverick. Give up some HP for some breaching ability. Of course, JMBs can't do anything about that. That wall is electrified. Maverick, the only one who can deal with this. And with that, Rapid's right there below as Kira melts away the reinforced wall. Rapid's there to try and get a quick frag out of it. Trying to get Kira to move towards that spot and start pulling down, I would assume. However, Kira is definitely under fire. It does not feel exactly safe to do so just yet. I'll try and make the move. Definitely being cautious, because we can see the outlines on the other side. There's like 2 or 3 members of the University of Akron there waiting for that wall to go down. You definitely don't want to blitz yourself by trying to get through that. You see they're just going to pepper through. At this point, this does allow Rapid to fire off his breaching rounds, however. Does not end up going through, however. Finally gets taken down. It's going to be Jam Beast from outside, actually, to take care of that. Kira going through the electricity just to make sure that he can get to the other side. Rapid now going to take it to the outside. Jam Beast's actually the one with the diffuser still outside, taking a long way around. Rapid going to go join him. Kira still on the inside. Big Papa also on the inside from below, looking to try and make a play momentarily, more than likely. One final drone, but Big Papa has been spotted from above. A crack in the floor is all they need to get shots on him. Down to a quarter HP, he very well could be stuck inside of this stairwell. He's basically flanked from both sides. He's nearly getting caught while reloading. 20 seconds and counting, and this is going to get brutal. Arv with the first one. Still have Jam Beast full health. Does manage to find one. Has the diffuser. Moving on to the site. He's the only one left alive, but he is at least in the smoke. He's able to try and get that diffuser down. Not going to happen. I'm going to find him through the smoke and takes care of that one. We can kind of see in that angle right there, actually, the smoke may have been a little bit out of position compared to where the Saints would have wanted it, where Jam Beast was not able to go into the smoke and plant the diffuser at the same time. There was just enough of a gap where the smoke did not cover him. It made spotting him that much easier. University of Akron moving up 2 here, going into round number 9. That Finka is probably not going to stick around. As much as I would like to see something crazy, it's probably not going to be the case. Additional hard breacher might be the ticket for what Clair is looking for. They are in fact going to opt for Habana, so lots of reinforcement crushing potential here.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
As we go back to the laundry room for this round 9 defense. Hennessy pulling out the Goyo. Matt bringing Ella out for the first time in this game as well. Maybe the little change in strategy will catch St. Clair off guard enough to warrant putting University of Akron into a match point scenario.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to go. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Alright, round 9 attack underway.
Drone activated. Deploying magnet. Magnet ready.
Yeah, one of Domo's drones getting completely taken out. Slow the things, or slow the play of St. Clair. Domo just going to dump all the flashbangs or the smokes into the EDS system so that they can move forward after that. Very late reinforcement coming out here from the side of Akron. I wonder if that was by error or intentional. See St. Clair coming and whip up the wall last second.
Launching drone.
Domo gonna wait the fire out. Of course, that fire does not last forever, so it can be timed out. Alright, X-Cairo is coming out here from Domo, going to blow a hole through this wall in a moment. However, they gotta be careful. Kira taking a lot of heat. Jam Beast nearly going down as well. As soon as the hole gets put through, that's going to be Akron capitalizing on it and really getting the jump on the St. Clair squad. Jam Beast is back up, but that would have been bad. He did take a lot of heat. Shots fired. That's going to be Domo down. Arv going to take that one. A huge kill there from Arv as well, finishing off the wounded Jam Beast. Arv, how hungry are you? Is he looking for a triple? Not quite, but his teammate is there to get the third. Hennessy taking care of that one. Kira down, but not out, but he's going to be out in a moment. Rapid versus the entirety of Akron. Kira is down. They're going to be able to bring him back up for the time being, but he's going to be less than 20 HP at this point. Rapid and Kira versus 4. ADS is going to make things difficult here for St. Clair as well. They do see the shield in the far corner, and they're not going to be able to deal with it. And because of that, Hennessy and Surma going to clean this up. It's going to be match point, set point here for the University of Akron. Oh, right through the drone hole. Nice shot. I look away for a brief moment, and now I am extremely happy as I see a cap can on the side of Akron. Of course, my personal favorite. As somebody who normally dies extremely early during rounds, I love having my little entry denial devices put me on the scoreboard without me doing anything. But there's a reason why I'm just a caster and I am unranked. Maybe my strategies need some personal thinking. But on a more important note, this is match point here for the University of Akron. And again, switching up the strategy as we move to the kitchen for what could possibly be the final defense that Akron needs to pull ahead and continue to hang on to that championship title and this season continue moving forward flawlessly. Excuse me. Of course, that cap can was 6 picked over, so I think Clair will not know that this is coming. If they go through a window and just like lose half their HP by blowing up, then it's just a part of the game at this point. For 6 picks, I should probably mention it earlier, but 6 picks do not get seen by your opponent. So it's like one operator on the opposite side is blind when that is underway. Of course, for those experienced Rainbow Six people, you already knew that. Matt starting it off right, making the cap can work. Taking out Domo before the 2-minute mark. Jambi still outside, Rapid inside, and everyone else is still just kind of taking their time here. Really going to have to, especially now that they know the cap can is a thing. They don't want to walk through and get blown up, and they don't exactly have anything to spot for cap can traps. It's not like there's an IQ or something that can really point them out so it gets blown up before anything happens. Now IMAT gets taken out, so 4 on 4, minute 30 left. You're going to try and make the play again here with this torch. However, right on the other side, shot to the dome. Surma just sitting there waiting for him to make his move. Was not a sneaky play on St. Clair's part. Surma right there, ready and waiting. However, he nearly gets destroyed. Nitro Cell going to be successful. Gets himself the double after taking out Rapid. Big Papa finds Hennessy. Jetcon down as well, 2v2. This one is possible here for St. Clair. It's going to be tough. Diffuser still in Jambi's hands, does still have full HP. One thing that doesn't care about how much health you have, however, is a shot to the dome, because of course any gun headshot will do the trick. One-shot kill. Capital Bolt from Big Papa is going to be the go button here for St. Clair. 1-for-1 trade, however. Big Papa versus Arv. Arv had a rough game 1, a little bit of a better game 2. But can he be the clutch master here for game 3 for the University of Akron? Big Papa starting the plant. Where is Arv? Arv is coming. He's going to be looking through the wall, not going to find it. But he is going to be able to get the jump on Big Papa. a little bit of extra sauce for that kill before defusing, and that is going to be University of Akron making their map pick work for them with the 2-1 victory over St. Clair College.
Defenders win.
May not exactly be the victory that we're looking for the St. Clair side of things, but this means I get to see a cap can on the MVP screen, so that's a rarity. In all seriousness, however, a fantastic match between both of these teams, back and forth constantly, but you could tell, like what I was kind of worried about earlier in the set, that once we got to Oregon, it felt like a night and day difference. St. Clair kept it close early, they got the first round. However, then Akron just started slamming the gas, so to speak. Getting 3 wins in a row. St. Clair do answer 2 back, however, Akron going to finish this off. They will remain undefeated here this season in the CollegiateR6. However, St. Clair College giving them a fantastic run for their money. Nonetheless, definitely proud of them, but a very, very good game from both teams. Congratulations again to the University of Akron for your flawlessness. And we will see you again in playoffs more than likely if this keeps up. Now, of course, fans of R6 can rejoice unless this turns into a forfeit win tomorrow. But nonetheless, tomorrow, more Rainbow Six Siege action. Face it, Collegiate R6 Championships. The preseason gets underway. We'll get to see our Rainbow Six squad play again tomorrow, as long as the match actually goes through. Meanwhile, new week on Monday. Thanksgiving starts off Nace Overwatch again. We get to go up against, I think it was double check that. CMU Overwatch Maroon. It's going to be our Overwatch team's opponents for that match. CSGO on Tuesday up against the Northeastern University Huskies. And on Wednesday, UCEA Overwatch up against UNT Esports. Then on Thursday, we got UCEA again, this time for Rocket League, up against Oakland University. So if you have not done so already, be sure to follow the Saints Gaming CA Twitch channel to catch all the action live. But worst case scenario, you can't catch the action live. That's a-okay. We do keep the past broadcasts open here on Twitch and our massive YouTube VOD catalog. Be sure to subscribe to that as well for additional match reminders, and our Twitter and other social medias as well for match reminders, news updates, and maybe a little bit of extra news on the arenas as it continues to get built. I know personally I'm excited. But to close things off, one more time, thank you to the sponsors that make this all possible. Of course, St. Clair College itself, the St. Clair Alumni Association, the Student Representative Council, Zuckelman School of Business and IT, EC Outlet, and Tim Hortons. Thank you all so much for making this possible. I know I'm having an absolute blast. We may be streaming 6 days a week, and it becomes a lot. But these players are awesome, and I absolutely love the community that we have here on the Saints Gaming CA channel and our gaming communities at St. Clair College. You all are an absolute blast. And also, big thank you to everybody tuning in, whether it's from St. Clair or from Akron. I know I saw a good handful of fans from both sides. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the show. I know these teams definitely put on a fantastic show. And we will see you tomorrow for some more Rainbow Six Siege action. Have a good night, everybody. See you later.